And we say, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you live on a Friday night. College football championship weekend is finally here, man. Let's go. We are here live as we watch and react to the Pac-12 championship. I apologize for not going live for it right away. I was having dinner and hanging with my grandparents, but I got it on now. And so far, a pretty interesting game, when you look at it, um, it's it's all USC. 11:23 left in the first. 7-0 is the score. Let me pull that up too. If you guys want to hang out, I will drop the StreamYard link and see if we get anybody on. But I will be here tonight as we watch this game. So let me drop the StreamYard link, and we'll see if we can get anybody on. It's up to you guys. We're live exclusively on the YouTube channel tonight. No Facebook or Twitch. And so the only touchdown so far is Caleb Williams had a pass to Washington for 2 yards. They drove it down 7 plays, 75 yards in 3.5 minutes. So obviously it's still early, but very much so on the opening drive of the game, USC is in control. Cameron Rising is 1 for 1 of 19. That's Monty Parks. 1 reception of 19 yards. So I'll kind of just give my commentary on this game tonight. And this is critical. Selection Sunday is coming up. USC still very much alive as Cam Rising able to throw it and carries himself for the first down. USC controls whether or not they get in. If they win tonight, even if they struggle, if they win, they're a one-loss Pac-12 champ. They're in. Dominic, what's going on? Hey, Ballard, my grandfather passed away. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'll be praying for you, man. I'm really sorry to hear that, Dominic. I know you're young, too. It can be tough losing a grandparent, and especially at a young age. So I'm definitely going to keep you in my prayers, sir. Love you, buddy. I forgot what I was saying. I know it was in regards to the game, but that kind of messed me up there. I'm really sorry to hear that news, Dominic. Anyway, here's my thoughts on this game. It's a great possibility. I want to see USC in the playoffs. I really do. I like them this year. It'd be a first-time playoff team. It's been a couple years since we got the Pac-12 in, by the way. USC wins tonight. I have no doubt they probably get that 4th spot. Maybe they're at 3. I guess it depends on how they perform, but I think if they win, they're in. Here's a carry for Utah. Goes out of bounds, but a good game. I know as Alabama fans, we've been talking about how we need chaos. And we should pull against USC, but it's kind of hard to pull against Lincoln Riley. I love Lincoln Riley. We'll be live tomorrow for the ACC title game. See, I already got a banner up with the scoreboard. I'm excited for that one. Both of those teams not going to the playoffs, but it'd be a good matchup, I'm sure. So what I am saying, I mean, you're seeing USC in this game be who they are. Just a dominant offense. They're up early, playing some good defense too. It's 58 degrees at Allegiant Stadium. They're in Las Vegas, of course, the news site for the Pac-12 title game. As of, I think it started last year. When these two teams met in the regular season, Utah was number 20, and they won the game at home 43-42. USC was number 7 at the time. USC is now number 4 and Utah 11. So USC has bounced back greatly since the last loss to Utah with that 2-point conversion. And USC has just dominated since that loss. They've shook it off. They've moved forward. But Utah has built since the win. They're 9-3. At the time of that game, there were 5-2. So they've gone since then 4-3. And I'm trying to see who their other loss is. Was it like Oregon or someone? They lost to Florida. They lost to UCLA. And yes, it was Oregon just 2 weeks ago. Utah looking to go back-to-back in the Pac-12 title game. USC looking for their first one in a while. Got plenty of time, Rising. Let's see what he does. Throws. Incomplete. 4th and goal. Upcoming up. Don't tell me there's an error on my damn TV. Something happened, so I'm trying to get it back on TV.
brain's blood vessels.
There we go. I got it.
A rare brain infection that usually leads to death or severe disability. Tell your doctor if you are pregnant or plan to be. Don't let UC stop you from doing you. If you're living with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis, ask your doctor about once daily Zeposia.
I remember when I first started flying, I would watch the flight attendants. They're not nervous, then I'm not going to be nervous. Financially, I'm the flight attendant in that situation. The relief that comes over people once they know they've got a guy to help them through, I definitely feel privileged to be in that position.
There are still too many bad burgers out there. So Arby's is running that Wagyu Steakhouse burger back. Arby's, we have the meat.
I'm not leaving without these diamonds.
Diamonds? I'm just here for the stains with Persil Pro Clean. Oh, it's more than clean. It's Persil Pro Clean. I did what I did because I had to.
It's dangerous. I'm gonna make this right. That's my word.
You were down in the field before the game, Ron. Kept running into USC stars from yesterday. Carson Palmer's here. Mark Sanchez is here.
So they are back from commercial. Looking at all the stars on the field. Allegiant Stadium, the new Las Vegas Raiders. Home of the Pac-12 championship now. Utah to kick it off. 3-7 to score.
Tonight playing the Fox Bet Super 6 Predictor app. Just download the free Super 6 app on your phone now and make sure your 6 picks from tonight's championship game for $10,000.
Looks like no comments. No one's really watching, but whatever.
Jones getting the bulk of the carries now with the injury to Travis Dye. There's still about 40-plus points a game without Dye.
And the offense and Caleb are the dynamic pieces. The run game are the gears, right? The cogs in the engine that make it go. It's so cool to see Dye ever present for his teammates.
And Williams keeps the ball. Keeps his feet.
Oh, he's gone. Caleb Williams going. Past midfield. He's got a convoy. He's going. He's going. Oh, he slides down at about the 10. Wow. Man, I love Caleb Williams. This dude is legit. Oh, my gosh. Put him at running back, bro. Put him at running back.
Said earlier this year that one of the things he enjoyed and had to do as a kid, he was one of the smaller kids growing up. He got through people's legs and he ducked around people and he had all those moves in self-preservation, and you can see it play out as a building, emerging adult.
I know the Lakers are struggling, and Anthony Davis, same deal. I mean, he was there at the guard, and then he just happened to go to the 7-footer. It's a game changer. But look at right now, look at that tempo. Let's go. Get to the plays.
Here's Williams. He throws. It's complete. That was Jordan Addison. The Pitt transfer, by the way.
You see the urgency from Lincoln. He knows who he's facing tonight. He knows what this stage is about to win these championship games. How hard it is to do. You can't take plays off. You can't just give up 5 yards or burn timeouts. The attention to detail, the calm and the fire that he displays. Look at that defense. He plays up against number one in every category in this conference. Scary. He's got great class right now on the USC sideline. The championships are much more than Caleb Williams out the line, and that was effective. It's a good play for Todd Washington. That's third down and long. It was effective because your right guard settled one line trade to get allocate protection, pressure in his face. You see one line struggle there, good rush. Diamante in the face. They've got to get in the face. The cylinder, Caleb Williams, but not run by him as Morgan Stanley said. Easier said than done.
3rd and 12 for the Trojans. 7-3 the score. Let's see what Williams does. He's got to hurry. He's got 1 on the play clock. He gets it off in time. Throws it. Complete. Wide open receiver who is down to about the 2. Is that Jordan Addison, I think? I'm just now realizing USC is a team without names on their jerseys. How did I not realize that?
This is not just your regular charade. This is a fierce game of charades.
4th and 2. They're going to go for it instead of kicking a field goal. Let's see what they do here. They got 2 yards to get to the 1. Fakes a handoff. They're coming after him. They throw it. Not only is it a first down, it is a touchdown. Raleek Brown scores for USC.
So how much of this is his danger creating these busts? Danger. All of it. Those are good extra points.
14-3 the score.
Yeah, and you're watching and you're thinking about it. This is quite the piece of evidence. Woo. USC looks unstoppable right now.
You don't have to wait till retirement to start enjoying your second act. With protected lifetime income from Pacific Life, imagine your future with confidence. For more than 150 years, we've kept our promise to financially protect and provide, so you can look forward to leading a whole different type of team. Talk to a financial professional about life insurance and retirement solutions with Pacific Life.
Let's go again. One more.
Oh, man. All right, little brother.
When using Italian mods, it's fried mozzarella. Raw is not fun. Marinade, you know what? You're just gonna want to eat it.
Choose Wendy's new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich. COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, asthma, or smoking. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, don't wait. Ask your healthcare provider right away if an authorized oral treatment is right for you.
Trash. We can't punch this one in. We don't deserve to win. But looks about 30 yards.
I mean, Utah right now has no answers for USC. And I'm just going to go ahead and predict that's probably your whole ball game tonight, most likely. What's up, Jacob? Sorry, I'm just getting around to these comments. Let's see. What's up, Jacob and Cody? USC 45-35. That sounds about right. 45-36. Okay. Where's the. Here we go. Again, I dropped the StreamYard link. If y'all want to come on here and watch it with me, you're more than welcome to. Uh-oh. So Caleb Williams battling a little bit of a hand injury, but they're saying he should be okay after that last touchdown and throwing drive. His throwing hand, he's right-handed. I guess they're working on it a little bit, letting him rest it. So
Stay tuned to watch two deserving students compete for a life-changing grand prize of $100,000 in tuition from Dr. Pepper. The match, they're going right back down this field, just as Utah did time and time and time again in Salt Lake City from the second quarter on. Let's do it now a little bit earlier, Cam. 21-7 USC.
well, Cody, there's still a chance, but it takes a lot. Rising, throws, incomplete. Yeah, I mean, Alabama still has a shot. I don't think it's going to happen, but if Cards played themselves right, they could get in. They need USC to lose. They need TCU has to lose in a blowout. Possibly. I mean, I don't know.
And this is awfully close. They guess right. This is a pretty good call versus this look. As you see the edge pressure coming, you want to throw into it, but they can't get that one block. It's Shaw right there that sees it. He triggers, he reacts. Like Blackman did earlier in the red zone, down on the goal line, defeating those blocks. Get off the field. Field goal on the first drive for Utah. Now a punt. And a fair catch at the 25 for Jordan Addison. Caleb Williams to this point tonight, your thoughts? Everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Well, let's gauge him. Keep it in the pocket, right? Wrong. Because he can't do it, number one. The amount of weaponry and creativity.
They're just so fast, man. USC's offense, not only are they explosive, they are fast paced. I mean, in my opinion, this year, I would say from what I've seen, Georgia has the best defense. I hate to admit it. But I would say one of the most, if you want to talk all around and complete, USC probably has that offense. Oh, I'm sorry, Alan A. Dude, I didn't even hear it pop up. What's up, buddy?
What's up, bro?
So what, you watching this game here?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I just watched that touchdown a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
Y'all, y'all need,
Sorgy.
y'all need Utah to win this game, don't y'all?
We do. We need that to happen. And I guess that's it. I mean, if TCU people say, "Oh, if TCU loses, they're out, they're not out of it." The ACC's not going. You'll get Michigan if they win. You'll get Georgia. I guess USC, if they're that fourth spot, if they lose, they're done. Um, I guess that's the only thing helping Alabama.
Now, what if I know I know what if Central over here, but what if USC loses? It doesn't matter by how many. Let's say they lose, they're done, right?
USC?
Yeah.
Yes, because they do already have one loss.
And if TCU gets blown out big blowout, do you think that could be a spot where it's Michigan or Ohio State 3, Bama 4,
Oh, that would
or
be fun.
however you want to put it? Do you think that's an option, or is that no?
I mean, if USC loses and TCU loses badly, I mean maybe. Um, I just think that outside of a blowout championship loss for TCU to win every other game and beat a couple ranked teams, you just would have to compare resumes at that point.
Now, do you think if TCU wins by, let's say, a field goal, do you think y'all could still get in over them?
If they lose by a field goal,
Yeah.
no, TCU would still go in over Bama. And Sorgi makes a good point here. He says a 12-1 TCU is still greater than a 10-2 Bama.
Would a blown out 12-1 TCU get in over 10-2 Bama though?
It,
With the
I think
USC loss?
so. Do you remember last season? I mean, we technically blew you guys out in the championship, and I mean, you still got in.
Right.
So I mean, it doesn't. I mean, you got an
Right,
undefeated team.
but their schedule isn't that strong though, and they've struggled a lot of games. TCU has.
Make a good point about their schedule. Actually, who have they played?
Who have they played?
That's a legit. Well, they
They
beat
played
at the
multiple.
time. Now, okay. Here's what I say. It's not your fault if teams fall off and start to suck, but I give them credit. At the time, they beat number 18 Oklahoma, number 19 Kansas, number 8 Oklahoma State, number 17 Kansas State, and number 18 Texas. Now they're playing a top 10 team in Kansas State tomorrow. They have really good ranked wins, dude. You got to give them credit. They have like
Right,
5 ranked wins.
right, but they struggle against teams like Baylor. Though. Win by lucky field goals against teams like Baylor.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Meanwhile, a team like Vanderbilt would at least win 6-6, blowing out teams that they struggled against.
Who?
I just named a random team. I don't know. I said Vanderbilt, but probably not though.
You're going to compare TCU to Vanderbilt?
Yes, if Vanderbilt had that same schedule, they would probably be like 6-6 or 7-5, but not struggling teams like Baylor. I'm gonna say that now, mainly because of what they did to Florida and Kentucky. That's all I'm gonna say though. That's all.
Yeah,
That's why I say that. But
I got you.
now South Carolina could go 12-0 in that conference though. Right now. Do you
So I
think South
think
Carolina?
I think tomorrow we're going to try to do the ACC championship. That could actually be a good one.
I thought I heard Chess say something about he was streaming or something, the SEC or something like
Is
that.
is he?
I don't know. I thought I heard him say something about it though. Now, do you think either two-loss ACC champion gets in?
No. Well, I'll
A
tell you
two-loss
what.
or a two-loss NC team?
I don't think they get in, but I'll tell you what. That actually is more than that. That is worth more than a two-loss Alabama that didn't even make the conference.
Right. True.
I'll
True.
be fair.
Very true.
I'll be fair. Oh, you got game night with chess tonight. What do you guys plan on doing?
Since it's the day, technically the day before conference championship games, I'm gonna I have I have five former conference championship games for each conference, right? And
Okay.
I'm going to say the score. You got to guess the teams and the year or something like that. Each
Oh, like
year,
you got it's like history, right?
yes, like history. I have so far. I have like three games for the SEC, and I got to get five for each conference, Power Five conference. And I'll say the score. You got to try to guess the teams and the year that it happened. And whoever gets the most points
That
at the end wins.
sounds awesome.
Because I sent Chess the rules. So the score. So if you guess the year right, you get a point. If you guess it,
Okay.
if you guess one team right, that's a half a point. Both teams right, you get a 1 point or something like that. Like if you guess one team, that's a half a point. Both teams, it's 1 point. And we just go in a full circle depending on how many players we got. And we're going to do 5 games for each conference, Power
Yeah.
Five conference, and then whoever has the most points win.
This is so funny. I'm in this one group on Facebook. This person put, "Why do they call LSU fans corn dogs?" And the comments are hilarious. One guy said, "Because they can't spell Etouffee." A lot of people said the color of their uniforms. One guy, I swear to you, I can't make this up, dude. He said, "You've never noticed the smell of a group of LSU fans."
That's funny.
Oh man, that's
So
so
yeah,
bad.
it's pretty much history, and you got to guess the. I'll say the score, but you got to guess the teams, the year, and then if you guess the winner of the game after the teams are confirmed, you get an extra point with that. So you can technically win up to about 3, I think, points in one game.
Yeah.
So whoever would get the most
Okay.
points would win. I don't know, something new I thought of, and I asked Chess what he thought. He said he liked it, so that's what we're doing. And besides, I felt lazy and I didn't want to do a Kahoot, so didn't feel like doing a Kahoot, and yeah. Are you? So what do
Screw it
you?
up.
So how do you think the
What's up?
outcome? How do you think the outcome of this game is going to be?
Which one?
This game right here, the Utah USC.
I hate to say it. I mean, like I said, Alabama needs USC to lose, but at this point, I think they're going to win. I'll say it ends up being make it 35-13. I think USC gets 3 more touchdowns and gives up 10 more points to Utah.
Wow, so you said Bama ain't getting in?
Yeah, like I said, man, it should have been our year, but we have a straight dumbass for an offensive coordinator
Mm-hmm.
and Bill O'Brien, who has screwed Bryce Young all year long.
Yeah. I heard that y'all Bama fans don't like Bill O'Brien. I think his name is.
Yeah. No, he hasn't really done good anywhere he's been in college.
I heard y'all don't like the defense coordinator either. What's his name?
I've been okay with our defense. Pete Golding is his name.
Hmm.
I've been okay this year. I mean, there's been some bad games, but I think we got talent, and I think that he does try his best. My issue is offensive play calling and the offensive line performance.
So far I'm looking at these, conference championship games. I'm disgusted on how many times I see names Florida, Auburn, Alabama, Tennessee.
Yeah,
I'm disgusted by how many times I see those four colleges. The amount of Bama's, Auburn's, Florida's, and Tennessee's disgusting, bro.
yeah.
This is nasty. I barely see Georgia on this list of teams going to the conference championships. USC scored a field goal.
Did they?
I just saw the
Okay, so
score.
they're up 17-3.
Yeah. You think Purdue can get the upset tomorrow?
Actually, I do think
Ballard?
that's possible. I do think it's possible. I just don't think it'll happen. But nothing would surprise me in any of these conference games. You just never know.
Right. I'm shocked at some of these scores on these conference games.
We haven't played many of them. What do you see?
Like some of these, bro. 30 was that? Hold up. Was that 34-13? LSU beat us that bad in 2003.
Oh, you're looking at past years.
Yeah, yeah. That's what the whole things are gonna be on. All the games are gonna be on.
Let's see.
Don't be studying those there, Ballard.
So they've only played the Pac-12 championship game since 2011. This is so USC has never won it. Utah's never won it. So we're going to have a first time Pac-12 winner. Utah won. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Utah won 2021 and USC won in 2017. So never mind on that.
But could you imagine? Could you imagine a playoff with a number one Georgia that's only been there twice,
Uh-huh.
a Michigan team that's only been there once, a TCU team with its first time, and a USC team with its first time, all in the playoffs?
That would be great.
I don't know why people say they're tired of seeing Georgia when they've only been there twice in the playoffs.
No,
I don't
I'd
get.
stick up for you. I would stick up for you guys. I mean, what they should be sick of is Alabama and Clemson. Although, be glad neither one of them is in there this year.
Yeah, but I don't know why people say I'm tired of seeing Georgia in playoffs with who when Bama has how many 850 or however many they have. Playoff entrances or whatever. Bro, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to see them corn dogs cry tomorrow.
The what?
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to see those corn dogs cry tomorrow. Crying corn
What's up?
dogs.
What's up, Anthony?
How y'all doing?
Good. What you think of this game so far?
Well-
Such a disappointment.
Yeah, USC dominating up 17-3. I've got it here on the TV. And
It started out okay, but they've just carried on.
yeah, I've been kind of watching it on and off. I was in the Golden Blue chat moderating, and now I'm over here, so I haven't paid that much attention to it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I'm a little bit ahead of y'all. Probably, I've got the live feed on the antenna for the TV, so yeah, you won't hear me react much.
Let me see if I can find.
Ballard.
What's up? Yeah.
I want to see your knowledge on something.
You
I'm going to
what?
ask you a trivia question. I'm going to ask you a trivia question. All right, Ballard?
All right.
Who was the first BCS champion? Alabama, Oklahoma, Tennessee, or Michigan?
Of those four,
Yes.
I'm gonna say Michigan.
No,
No.
it was Tennessee.
Oh, was
I
it?
thought,
Oh, that's right. 1998 was when the BCS started.
yup.
That's right.
So, Ballard, I haven't been on one of these shows since the new playoff poll came out. And do you mind if I share my screen with my top 25 going into this week?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. There's that.
I'll put it up. Let's go.
So that's my top 25. This was made on KSL.com, where they have a fan top 25 that you can fill out. So, number 1, Michigan beat Ohio State. I think Georgia could be number 1, but I took Michigan there. Georgia, Michigan, hand in hand. Then, number 3, TCU, obvious, undefeated. USC going into tonight. They're playing great. And they've been playing great tonight. They're now with a turnover again. And then 5, Ohio State. They were number 3, I think I had them at 2 or 3 last week. Took them down to 5. Yeah. Then this is going to be controversial. My number 6, Tennessee. Head-to-head was between Tennessee and Alabama. Tennessee beat Alabama, same record. The way I came up with this was record number 1, and then for the tiebreakers, it was head-to-head, and if they didn't play head-to-head, strength of schedule. So that's where Tennessee goes in over Bama, and Penn State, Clemson, Washington for the top 10. No group of 5 teams in. I didn't think that there needed to be. I think that Illinois at 25 is probably better than Tulane or UCF. But that's my opinion. What do y'all think about it?
So, you have basically, is this after the championship games are played, what they're going to select, or is that what it should?
This is my top 25 going into today.
Oh, going into today. Okay.
Yes.
I could see that. I don't know. The only thing, well, LSU did lose to Texas A&M, so maybe they are in the right place. Purdue, Illinois, Notre Dame, South Carolina. It's good to see some of those teams ranked. Mississippi State deserves some credit. Ohio State, Penn State, they're top 10. I guess I could roll with this. I could definitely ride with it.
Okay, Alan.
I think you're over. I think you ranked. Who is that? I think you ranked Penn State a little too high. I think they should be
Okay.
12. I think Kansas should be up a spot. I don't like how I don't like how Utah is so low though. I
Yeah.
think
Well,
I think
go ahead.
Utah should be in top 15 at least. Especially, did Oregon beat Utah or did Utah beat Oregon?
Let me check that for you. Oregon.
I think
So
Oregon got
Oregon won 20-17.
Okay, yeah, but Utah 15. Keep Oregon at 14. I like Oregon at 14.
So I get what you're saying there, but that was just, as I said, record was number one, and then because I mean I don't think you should rank unless it's Group of Five versus Power Five. I don't think that you should rank a 9-3 team over a 10-2 team. But that's just my opinion. And then, as I said, like UCLA, I think UCLA and Oregon State both had a better strength of schedule. I think that's what it was. Whatever was tiebreakers, however, so that was just kind of based on that.
I also don't like how Georgia is below Michigan.
And that's fair. As I said, I think it's a flip of a coin, but Michigan has a better win than Georgia does against. I mean, they've had a better schedule. With let me go to the strength of schedule rankings right here. There we go. So Georgia actually did have a better strength of schedule. That's my bad. Where's Michigan? Georgia was number 5. Michigan was number 8. So I could change that. And I probably actually will. That's a good point. I wasn't thinking about that one. But yeah, that's that.
No, this is not pointing at you, Anthony, but I just gotta say this. I'm sick and tired of having people say that, oh, Michigan should be number one. Da 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 da. When yet Georgia just got off their national championship and are still undefeated. Nobody should be jumping a national champion that's still undefeated.
you actually make a good point.
It's a really
I think if you're the defending champs, until someone knocks you off, you should be number one defending your title going into a season and throughout the season until someone gets you.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah. So, quick question for y'all: are both of you watching this game?
The Pac-12, yes, sir.
Okay. What time are you at? Like, what's your timestamp on the game?
I got the second quarter at 9:43 and counting.
Okay. Let's see. I'm 8:56 right now, so I'm a little bit ahead of you.
8:56. What the hell?
I've got this. So I could watch it and be really behind, but I grabbed it off of the antenna. I actually switched the antenna from my other TV into here.
Yeah,
so
see, I'm using it says it's live. I'm using the Fox app on the Roku.
Yeah. But another thing, so 12-team playoff being expanded. With all that, I like the idea of it. I have one.
Right.
I have one criticism, and it's a very small one. And this is just me, I think, being nitpicky as a Big Ten fan. And that is that I think the Peach and Fiesta Bowls should be taken out, and you should see the rose, sugar, orange, and cotton every single year in the 12-team playoff as those quarterfinals.
Why not put them all in there, but make the two that you said in the round of, was it 12 or whatever? Like, I know the top four gets buys, but why not put all the New Year's Six bowls in there? Just put them in different spots every year.
Because the first round games are home games. You couldn't do round of 12.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And you'd
Okay,
have and they're also like, especially the Fiesta, one of the oldest bowl games. You got to keep the tradition of having it around New Year's. I don't think you can move it too far off of it. Peach, I don't think matters that much. And I think I'm just being nitpicky because I think I don't know if this makes any sense. But for example, this top four right now: Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and USC, right?
Yep.
So Georgia, since they're in the SEC, I think they should have to fly into the Sugar Bowl. So they play in the Sugar Bowl. Michigan has the Big Ten and Pac-12 both have tie-ins to the Rose Bowl. So whoever higher seed would probably get the Rose Bowl. So Michigan goes to the Rose. TCU, I don't think the Big 12 doesn't really have a tie-in to the cotton or the orange, but the one thing about that is that you can't. I don't think you'd put TCU, who's based in Fort Worth, Texas, playing Dallas, which Dallas to Fort Worth is a what drive?
It's probably 2 hours, isn't it?
No, Dallas to Fort Worth is going to be 32 minutes.
Oh, I was way off.
Yeah,
they're that close because Texas is a big state.
Yeah, well, so Dallas, so Arlington, where the Cowboys play and the Rangers play, is like the midway point between them, essentially.
Okay.
So, yeah, 32 minutes. You're not going to put a team in their home city, essentially.
Right. I got you.
So you probably put them in the orange. USC gets the cotton. I think that there should be tie-ins for the sake of tradition, but that's just me.
Rising gets a direct snap and carries on the 4th and 2. So Utah just picked up a first down. They're still down in the ball game, but what I am noticing, like Utah's finding good plays on offense. They just haven't been able to capitalize.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I gotta say, I like the Utah helmets tonight.
Heck yeah. It's like this chrome red.
It is.
Yeah, it shines. It's really cool.
Have they ever done like all red?
Utah?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Because I think that would look really cool with those helmets. Kind of like, didn't the Texans go all red earlier this season?
That's like a color rush thing in the NFL, yes.
Yeah. If that's like that Texan.
Yes, they did. They did do all red. Apparently, they did it in 2017, but also the Utes, according to KSLS or KSL Sports, Utes going with classic red look in week 2.
Okay.
And let me show you what that looks like real quick. I mean, it's nothing truly special, but I mean, it's not what I thought it was, but it's not bad. It's I don't know what kind of red you would call it, but this is it. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And actually, it's kind of funny because KSL is that's the exact website that I made that top 25 college football poll on.
Okay.
If you just look it up, you can make your own. I'm gonna head on out of here in a few minutes. I've got an early morning. We're actually On Sorgy Stories tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., we're going to be streaming the World Cup, except for
Okay.
a little twist on it. It's going to be football fans watch soccer. So,
Touchdown, Utah.
yes, it was 17-10 now.
Uh-oh.
What were you saying?
Oh, I just kind of said uh-oh there. If I'm USC. What were you saying? I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off
you're
there.
fine. So we're going to be joined by Jeff Grimm, Ty Guy, who's an Alabama fan. We're going to be joined by VicTube and Will ND tomorrow
Oh,
morning.
I have to watch that if my boy VicTube's on there. Heck
And
yeah.
maybe one other. So that's going to be 10 a.m. Sorgy Stories. Football fans watching Team USA. Make sure to check that out, and I'll see y'all later.
See you, man. I look forward
Yeah,
to it.
Now, Bella, can you explain to me something?
What?
How can so Clemson and UNC are 10-2, right?
Right. No. Is it UNC 9-3?
I thought they were 10-2.
I think they're 9-3, but anyway, continue on.
Hold up, let me check because if they're 9-3, then my whole statement I'm about to make is not right. Yeah, North Carolina is 9-3. So, anyways, I'm gonna still talk about Clemson. I can still make this point about Clemson though. So, let's say Clemson wins tomorrow, right? Against UNC.
Okay.
And more than likely, Alabama will still be ranked to get over a Clemson team who is the same record with an actual conference title, but the third, maybe the fourth best team in their own conference is ahead of a conference champion with the same record. While the third or fourth best team in the conference actually still has a playoff shot, but the two-loss conference champion doesn't.
I get what you're saying. I think. Listen, I believe that I've kind of been buying into what they've been selling. They've been talking about how if a scenario plays out, Alabama's in. I would agree with you though. Like, what if Clemson wins their conference as a two-loss team? Shouldn't they get the nod over Alabama? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah,
I would
because
fully agree. I'm not trying to sell Alabama to the playoff committee. I'm not trying to do that. I don't think we deserve it. And quite honestly, because of our coaching this year, I don't want to get embarrassed in the playoffs, dude. I mean, we might play Georgia the first round. We might play Michigan or whoever. I just think those teams are better and they would kill Alabama right off the map. But I also have a little bit of hope. So there's still this side of me like pulling for the right teams. And just by any case, because you also, even though you know what you've seen from Alabama this year, do you really want to doubt Nick Saban?
Well, do you really want to doubt Nick Saban when he lost to a Tennessee team with big game on it? It was hyped up the whole week, probably more than it should have. And Alabama loses by field goal. I don't know where I was going with that. I have no clue where I was going with that.
Well, they didn't lose in a blowout, so
True.
That's true.
I had no idea where I was going with that. But yeah. Now, let's say, so obviously Clemson's gone. Let's say USC wins by name a number, right?
Like a big number or by a little bit.
Pick any number 1 through 100.
All right. Let's say 17 points they lose. I doubt it, but let's say.
Okay. Let's go with that. They lose by 17, they're done. They lose by 1, they're done.
Yeah.
So then you got, let's say for the fun of it, TCU loses by a field goal. You got Ohio State, which they'll probably take 3. Let's be honest.
Right.
You got Alabama, the team that everything fell exactly where they needed to sneak in at number 4. And then you got a 12-1 TCU, who went undefeated their whole season till the loss against Kansas State. Who gets in that 4th spot?
Hold on. Say those last two again.
So I said you had Ohio State would probably be 3rd. Then you
Okay.
got Alabama, who had everything they needed to go right for them to get in. And then you got a TCU team that lost and is 12-1, but has struggled the whole season.
So
Who gets in?
between Alabama and TCU, what the committee will do, they probably will put Alabama in. What they should do is probably give the nod to TCU. I know they've struggled all year, but they've still had their good moments and made their conference. I think that's
Alabama might be 5th in their own conference.
5th. Are you kidding me? We're 2nd in the division.
Georgia, LSU, who beat you, Tennessee, who beat you, South Carolina, who beat Tennessee.
Oh
Bama.
my God. Don't you dare put South Carolina over Alabama. I will drop kick you from the stream, son.
I mean, am I wrong though?
Hell no.
Okay, so take that back. 4th in the conference.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's better.
Wait, did I say South Carolina?
You did.
4? Oh, I mean Vanderbilt 4.
What? Now you're high. What are you smoking? Why, serious? Vanderbilt. We beat Vanderbilt. We beat Vanderbilt this year.
I didn't even know y'all played.
Yeah, I went to that game. It was my first Alabama game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait. So y'all play 2 same SEC East teams each year? Instead of having the one constant and then the rotate?
No, we rotate. We play everyone in the West. We play Tennessee, and then we pick and choose one other SEC East opponent, and it rotates every year.
Seems like y'all play Vanderbilt every year.
Maybe
It seems
some
like
people. The last time they met in the regular season was 2017, if you exclude this year, or 2018, maybe. I don't know.
seems like y'all play them every year. So yeah, obviously Vanderbilt 4, Bama 5th, and they're in their own conference. And then you got South Carolina. Who'd be 6th? Well, who almost beat y'all? All right,
What?
hold on. So here's my conference standings, all right, for the SEC. All right.
Right.
Georgia 1,
Yeah.
LSU 2, since they're going to the SEC championship, they're going to be 2.
Okay.
Tennessee 3. Who did I
Alabama.
say was 4?
Alabama.
I'm gonna have to give that to Texas A&M.
No.
5th
Stop
Ole
it.
Miss. 5th to Ole Miss.
No. Back up.
And then
There is no way. There is
maybe
no way in hell. No
and
way
then
in hell.
And then maybe Bama 6.
Texas A&M is the worst team in the SEC this year, son.
But they almost beat you though.
No, they didn't. What? No, they didn't. You're thinking
Y'all
of Ole
barely
Miss.
beat. No, y'all struggled against both Texas teams y'all played.
24-20. Whatever.
That's 4
Fine.
points. That's
Fine.
uno, dos, tres, cuatro. That's
We suck
4.
this year. I admit it.
Yes. I'm shocked y'all beat
A&M
Auburn
is
the
the
way y'all
worst,
did.
though.
I'm shocked that y'all beat Auburn the way y'all did. How bad y'all suck. To be fair, I did thought Lane Kiffin was going to coach for Auburn, though. I'm sad Lane Kiffin's not coaching for Auburn. I don't know why, but that would seem like a deadly combination for the SEC. Having Kiffin and Auburn playing together.
Yeah.
Bro, could you imagine Kiffin at Auburn for real, though?
Yeah.
Imagine how
He
deadly that would
almost
be.
took the job.
Auburn's luckiness and Lane Kiffin's sneakiness. Woo! That'd be something serious right there. All right. It's been fun, but I got these games for the game night tonight.
All right. I'll definitely be tuning in and watching.
You gonna play or?
I'll play. Yeah.
All right, because it's gonna be something new, and if it goes well, and if we still do game night next year, we might do this again. But do what we're thinking about doing again. So
All right.
this time next year. So, or that's what I was thinking. Anyways, I gotta finish these game things up. All right. Peace.
See you, man.
Dude.
Thanks, Alan. Striker. (17-10) USC with 1:20 in the half. First down, Utes. Bernard with the catch, number 2. So only a couple seconds left in this half here, about 43. What I have seen, obviously, Caleb Williams and company, they're in control here. Caleb Williams is 13 of 19, 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. Utah, they just got to find their defense. I don't think it's going to happen. You know, they've given up so many big plays to the Trojans. And like Washington, you know, Washington, he's got 4 receptions, 68 yards and a touchdown. Caleb Williams is also carrying the ball in the lead rusher, 5 carries. 69 yards. So the only thing, though, is the Trojans, if you could say anything negative, they have faced three fourth down conversions. They've made two. They're 0 of 5 on third down. They got 90 rushing yards. They only have 2 penalties. Not a whole lot of flags in this game, which is good. Utah lost a fumble. They do lead with first downs. The only two categories, team stats wise, on ESPN. They do not lead in total yards or time of possession. So, I think if USC can keep their offensive rhythm going, they have a chance in this game. Utah just has to find ways to slow down USC as this one sails incomplete out of bounds with 34 seconds left. Cam Rising is a good quarterback. He really is. And he's been good for him practically all year long, and he knows he has it in him. He has over 2,000 yards. He's got the 10th overall QBR at 83.2. 22 touchdowns, 7 picks. He's a junior. Cam Rising is their guy, their quarterback. No one should be benched. But they just got to do a better job. Receivers got to get open for Utah. Not a whole lot of explosive plays. 3 receptions for Jalen Dixon, for 39 yards. Not even half the field on 3 receptions. So we'll see what they do this next half. "24 seconds left on the clock. 1 timeout for Utah. They face 2nd and 10. Here's Rising. Going to roll out. Got a point. Going. Looking. And he scampers. I think he got the first down, but they do say there's a flag. "17 seconds. Let's see. Rising throws. It's caught. take it to the 5. Seven seconds. Utah's in field goal range. Second and goal after an incompletion. USC was up 14-3 at the end of the first. The Utes come back 7-3 in this quarter. Let's see what they do here. Could be the final play of the half. Throws. Touchdown, Dixon. Let's go. Touchdown, Utes to tie it. Wow. Two seconds left in the half. Tied at 17. They lateral. What the heck? Oh my God. That had to be the worst lateral try I've ever witnessed. He threw it to his man. He missed it by a bunch. It rolled at the 1 yard line. He's lucky that didn't. Oh gosh, what was that? This is the first ever Pac 12 title game in history to be tied at halftime, 17-7. 17-17, I'm sorry. Crazy, man. don't forget, too, we're 1 week away from birthday celebration. We'll have this background. Think it looks cool. Birthday celebration next Friday. Hope you guys can make it. We're celebrating my 21st. Yeah, we're celebrating 3 years on Ballard Sports Media. It's been 3 amazing years. I love and appreciate all of you and what you guys mean to me. So, yeah, love and appreciate it.
There's a lot on line with both these teams. Whether you want Jalen Hurts, he plays big when the moments are big. His ability to lead and elevate the players around him. We play together. You come to the moment. The Titans are standing on Derrick Henry. Certainly, no one dominant. The NFL, Sunday on Fox. Home of Super Bowl 57. Jalen Dixon, Utah, fighting back. Tied at 17 at the break. The Pac-12 championship game. We got that State Farm. Welcome to State Farm College Football Halftime Show. Like the good neighbor, State Farm is there. We will break down the Pac-12 championship game and also talk about the Big Ten championship game coming up after their resounding win over Ohio State. Michigan takes on Purdue. To be fair, the most will let them. That answer coming up next.
Yeah, for State Farm, I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it.
Good. You do not need to get that personal. The State Farm personal price plan simply helps you create affordable prices. Just spread it good. Really? Who's ready for their jazz fest?
Who is that guy?
Jazz. Call it quick to get a quote today. Like the good neighbor, State Farm fit.
That's definitely him. That's just about taking a little bit more than the cost.
I got it.
Well,
Mind if I get you?
it's closing time. Choose wisely. Choose for these new government frosties.
Save up to $600 when you carry your Peloton bike, Life Plus, or Treasure accessories. That's it for your power Peloton. It's Peloton's rest off-road season. Visit onepeloton.com. Terms apply.
Double check the comments. Ballard, what a good. Talk about the game? Yeah. It's definitely a good game. We're tied at half. Again, Alabama needs Utah to beat USC if they want a chance of the playoffs. I personally don't think it's possible, but if they say to pull for a certain team, I guess I'll take any chance I can get.
Welcome back to the State Farm football halftime show. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We are
Penn State's going to find out what bowl they're going to this year, and it is a bit complicated this year, so we're going to break it all down for you. So it all revolves right now around the Rose Bowl and Ohio State. So Ohio State is the highest-ranked Big Ten team that's not expected to go to the college football playoff. Michigan is. So the highest-ranked Big Ten team normally goes to the Rose Bowl. Reports late this week, though, say the Rose Bowl doesn't necessarily want Ohio State because they were just there last year. That would put Penn State into the Rose Bowl against Washington. So that's one of the big options being floated around by all the experts this week, at the end of this week. The other option is Penn State goes to the Rose Bowl. This is a lesser likely option, but it is intriguing some people because the last time Penn State went to the Orange Bowl in Miami, 2005. So we'll keep an eye on that, but that would mean the Orange Bowl bumping Tennessee out and taking Penn State instead. That is less likely. What earlier this week all the experts were looking at was the Cotton Bowl for Penn State against Tulane would be a big deal. But we have to point out, all of these different scenarios depends on there being no upsets in all the conference championships this weekend. If there are, then there is a big question mark over what happens then. So we're going to have to stay tuned on what plays out this weekend. But Penn State could be coming up roses.
Coach, are you going for it on 4th and 8 in the middle of the field in a game like this? You're 14-3. You're up 17-3. You're up 17-3. The problem is that's right in that 4th, it's right in the no-man zone. I think, it's hindsight, but hunt that down. We're playing good defense at that time. Hunt it down there. But they showed it, though. They wouldn't be aggressive. You said, out of the gate, the first 5 minutes. Then I made up for it. But that shit is the momentum.
Okay. So we're tied at the half, 17 all. Great offense, great defense for both of these teams. Caleb Williams, he's having himself a game. Cam Rising not doing too bad either. Definitely Utah's had more opportunities where they've wanted to throw the ball. They've had less time of possession, but they've tried to throw the ball a little more. Caleb Williams knows a little bit better than Cam Rising, to scramble out of the pocket if he needs to. And I'm not saying like he knows better than Cam Rising. Like I'm not trying to throw Rising under the bus, but obviously Caleb Williams can do what he can to extend plays, get out the pocket, and just keep drives alive. And I think that's what's keeping USC in this game. It's great to see a tie football game where obviously anything could happen in these next 30 minutes. But we'll just have to wait and see. Alabama soccer girls is losing 3-0. That sucks.
Championship tomorrow night, Indianapolis, second-ranked Michigan looking to remain undefeated against Purdue. That's 7:30 Eastern, right here on Fox. So Michigan coming off that emotional win against Ohio State. Everybody's seeing it already in. The quorum is out for this game. Emotional social letdown this one? I don't think so, but you should be concerned if you're playing the Purdue spoiler man. That's a hell of a Westlaw fan. Not bad. There is time there, and they've got that knack for being able to find ways of getting you off balance, throwing some creative plays, kitchen singing you. So keep an eye on that. Purdue will do everything they can under the microwave upset mission. Yeah, Purdue is when it's -3 against top 3 opponents and 17 against top 5 opponents is most. Now, college football still happens tomorrow. You can see it change. You want really proud. You're going to see up to that fast start. See if they can pick back up that momentum in the second half of Utah. Because you see the second half coming. Tomorrow, the Big Ten Championship is on Fox.
Oh, man. Where? Here it is. Okay. Again, don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow night for the ACC championship game in Charlotte. I already got a background here of the Panthers Stadium. I think it's pretty dope. I know I'm a Bucks fan. I don't really hate the Panthers. Blue's my favorite color. It always has been. I think it's a good combination with black, too. And cool-looking stadium, of course. Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium. Clemson, North Carolina? Does it matter who wins that game? Clemson has 2 losses. They're out of the playoffs, too. Although, I don't know. Maybe they have a case as a 2-loss champion. We'll see. I actually put together some graphics for our stream. That's awesome. Would love to see Alabama soccer girls win a championship. Yes. Bring it home. Let's go. They're doing really well. Doing really well. Let's add to this playlist. Save. Go back. Okay. This is starting to piss me off. Just gonna be honest. I don't understand why it keeps saying that it can't play the video. I'm just gonna watch it on my phone.
in tuition to pay for physical therapy school at Texas State University. And Raphael wants the tuition to pursue his dream of also becoming a physical therapist. Whoever makes the most throws into the giant Dr. Pepper cans win.
Yeah. They're doing the tuition giveaway thing, which I think is always cool. They used to do that all the time for the SEC championship. I don't know when they changed it, but it's been a couple years, I think. And I guess now I'm just finding out they still do that. And I guess they do it for the Pac-12. So 100,000 in tuition. That's something. That's something.
Raphael, tremendous job. How will this money help you to help people in the future?
You know, it goes a long way. It's always been my dream to become a physical therapist and just even more achievable now. I want to go ahead and thank Dr. Pepper for giving me this opportunity to chase my dream even more. Thank my family that's here right now. Thank you for all the support they've given me.
Oh man. What's up, Steve? Pretty sad the guy had a chest pass. Oh god. My gosh, dude. Be nice. I mean, he did it for college money. I mean, who cares how you throw it? Just get it in there. Yeah, I know you're joking, Steve. I got you, buddy. So it'd be interesting to see what these two teams do the second half of play, tied up. And I think they were saying it was the first time ever that it's been a tie game. And again, it's 17-17. Uh, so Utah with a 55.7% chance to win right now. Yes, it's looking good for us Alabama fans. But like I said too earlier, USC has had that kind of story this year. Like, does anyone really want to see them lose and get out of it? I think it would be so cool to see USC make the playoffs. For all we can Lincoln Riley finally win a playoff game? We'll see. I still have USC winning this one. I think they pull away. I think they have a better offense. Maybe you haven't seen it so far tonight, but um, I don't know. Lincoln Riley, I mean, he could get it together. He could. So here we go. We're tied at 17. They put 15 on the clock for the third quarter, and Utah will start out. Let's see. 14-14 and counting, third quarter. Still plenty of time for both teams. Still a tie ball game. Third and 4. USC defense coming through. 4th and 6 now. I said what I said. What's up, Hokey? Want Utah to win because I hate USC. I don't want Ohio State in at the same time. Yeah. Here's the thing about Ohio State. They got blown out. They got blown out where Alabama only lost on the last play of the game twice. In all fairness, we don't get blown out. Like I said, I've given up. I seriously have given up on this Alabama team. Come on, Caleb Williams. He gets sacked. Even if Alabama made the playoffs, they'd get the 4th seed and play Georgia. And as much as I hate to admit it, they get call it what it is. They get their ass kicked. I mean, right up there. They'd be screwed. We'll take the Orange Bowl, and that'll be it. Orange, sugar, whatever. Which actually, I think it'll be the orange. Because, let's say Georgia does win tomorrow, LSU is the SEC runner up. Don't they get the nod at the sugar? They got us in the Sugar Bowl against um, Kansas State. I don't want to play fucking Kansas State. Birmingham Bowl. Birmingham Bowl. Memphis and Florida. That actually might be a good game. What's up, Samson Simpson? My dude, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't this be a game? Okay. Just so we're clear, I see you back there. I'll get you in a second. Just so we're clear, y'all remember the Outback Bowl? It's been renamed this year to the Relia Quest Bowl. So when I say that name, think the Outback Bowl. Notre Dame and Ole Miss. Wouldn't that be a matchup of historic programs? That'd be something. What's up, Lane Advantage?
Hello.
Oh, Hokey, what's up, man?
Yeah. All right, the score of the CUSA championship right now, if anyone cares, is UTSA 41, North Texas 27.
Yeah.
I'm keeping up with that. I don't have any ties to North Texas. I just like the color green.
They do have cool uniforms.
Yeah. I don't have any ties to them. I just like the color green. So I root for
All
North
right.
Texas. I got a new microphone today.
You got a new microphone.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I see it?
Yeah, 1 sec. Let me turn my camera on real quick. Yeah, it's this thing.
Oh, I see. For your headset. That looks pretty cool.
It sounds better, I think. Anyway. Oh, touch on Utah.
Utah scored again?
Yeah. As much as I want USC to lose because I don't like USC, at the same time I don't want Ohio State in the playoffs. So we're gonna have to sacrifice something. Bold take, Purdue keeps it close with Michigan. I don't think they win, but I think they'll keep it close.
Can I ask why you don't like USC?
I just don't like USC. Really, it's just I actually don't really have that valid of a reason to hate them, outside the fact that they beat us in 2004. They beat us in 2004, and for some reason, I've just never liked them.
All right.
I wasn't even born when they beat us. For some reason, that was enough. Oh, I remember now. It's because they punched Tyrod Taylor in the face. One of their players did.
I
That's why I
remember
never liked
that. I forgot all about that, man. And Tyrod Taylor was a good quarterback.
Yeah, he was in college. He's just never got a chance in the NFL because he keeps getting injured by some freak situations. Oh,
Yep.
I think North Texas probably just lost themselves a game. They threw a stupid interception.
Dude,
Why would you keep that up?
all the Alabama fans on Facebook are going like, "Let's go Utah."
Yeah. Well, you still need tomorrow.
Yeah, who do we need tomorrow? I mean,
I think Purdue. I think Michigan's good. I think Michigan can afford to lose to Purdue. Georgia, they definitely can lose.
TCU could still lose.
Yeah, you
I
really need
think this
TCU to
is
lose.
honestly, I think this is the only game. Because look, I got it pulled up here. TCU's undefeated, Georgia's undefeated, the ACC champ's not going, Michigan's undefeated. Those teams could lose, have one loss, they'd still get in.
I don't know about TCU. TCU,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, the
Michigan
committee,
and Georgia are locked, so Sam.
the committee would probably choose Alabama over TCU, even though TCU probably should go over Alabama this year.
Only if TCU takes a L.
Hell, even if it's close, they'll probably still take them. Even though I don't want the playoffs to be a Big Ten SEC invitational. Like literally, the semifinals would be Georgia versus Alabama and Michigan versus Ohio State. Like who would want to watch that? No disrespect to both conferences, but
Right.
Ohio State fans are watching this game very closely. Is no, I'm changing my picture back to Tyrod Taylor. Mention that I need to check see if my dad messaged me since you mentioned Facebook. The Big 12 is a good conference. Top to bottom this year. They got a bunch of good teams this year.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. What's this video? When your boss asks, was that you threatening to kick someone? Oh my gosh. Anyway. No, I need to pull up the game real quick. One sec. I'm gonna go on mute and pull up the game. Alright, I got the game pulled up.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for Christmas yet until they finish my Christmas tree because I have a Virginia Tech Christmas tree I put up every year and we haven't put it together yet. That's what we're doing today.
Okay.
They're out there working on it right now, probably. I have a Christmas tree that I always have up right here. This room looks so weird without it because it sat there for 9 years in a row. Sat in that corner right there.
Yeah. Caleb is hurt. Yeah, I see that. He was
Oh yeah, he's
Caleb
hobbling.
was limping to the sideline.
Yeah. I pulled up the game. I'm about like 10 seconds behind you. because I just now got to the punt. Yeah, he just punted it for me. Where are you?
I'm at 1st and 10 Utah.
All right. I think I'm only a few seconds behind, like about 10. I don't think it's that bad of a difference. I got the UTSA game on this screen. I got the actually important to the playoff game on this screen.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I had one of those setups, like, you know, those people that have like 20 different screens and they can just turn around and look at like 20 games at once.
Yeah.
That's a setup I'd love to have. He juked that guy out. I really feel like there's no like definitive 100% top teams outside of Michigan and Georgia. I feel like everyone else is just like, this year. Is that a fair thing? If Utah wins, they play Penn State in the Rose Bowl. I think probably because Ohio State doesn't want the Rose Bowl either way if they do end up 5. Actually, no matter what happens here, Utah's going to the Rose Bowl, so they really couldn't care less. Actually, no, if they lose, Washington would hop them, and Washington would get the Rose Bowl. So they actually do need to win to get the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right, let's go back to the game. Oh, good defense of that USC player. All right. Third and 9, it looks like, on my screen. It looks like USC's backup is warming up.
Yeah. Who is? I don't even know who their backup is.
I'm actually going to have to look this up.
Yeah, me too. I got you. Let's see.
Wow, USC
I thought
actually
they
wrapped.
recruited someone. They got a senior named Mo Hansen.
Yeah.
Or Hassan. But I go to player stats. Miller Moss is who's been behind Caleb Williams stat wise.
So it looks like it's going to be Miller Moss warming up potentially. Go out there.
It should be.
Oh, bad. All right, he got it down. I thought he muffed snap. Yeah, Alabama will still have a shot at the playoffs if USC loses.
There's a 15-year period of time Florida State was a better program than Georgia. Other than those 15 years, every other year Georgia has been better.
They need one more of the playoff teams, probably only TCU, to lose.
Answer. You're an idiot.
Because Ohio State's still ahead of Alabama in the rankings right now.
Yep.
Nonsense. I'm afraid we're able to get to the mustard off our helmet next season. Yeah, y'all should be focused on what's important, which is getting the mustard bottle off of your helmet here on Bluetooth. That's more important than whether or not Alabama gets in the playoffs and gets. Can you give us a preview of some Ohio State fan hate at the end of the game if Utah wins? Probably. That can probably happen. Yeah. Thank you, Will Eubanks, too, by the way, for hitting that super chat button, helping support the show. I really appreciate that, buddy. Also, Lou, will Michigan make the national championship? Well, let's wait and see the playoff matchups. I mean, I think they'll probably, if they got matched up with TCU, I think they could probably beat TCU. Make the national title game. How many natties UJ has? 3. Can't wait for a rigged wheel on Saturday. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Try to give some money away. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Look at that catch.
They're backed up big in their 5-yard line.
All right.
1st and 10.
Their last
Caleb
possession.
Williams throws it. It's tipped up in the air. And it. Oh my God! How did he get that? That's a catch.
Oh, the ball hit the ground, y'all are saying. Let's see. Let me look at the replay. Maybe it did. Damn, that would have been a hell of a catch. South Carolina's ACC champs. Thanks for the super chat, J.R. Vicker. That would be the second time South Carolina won.
Oh, whoa, whoa. That was a play right there. And went flying and ooh, he might have got it actually. He did. Nah. The ground helped him. At first I thought that was a awesome Willie Wonka catch.
Coming up for Southern Cal. Zeus Almighty. Wow, thank you, sir. Very generous of you. He says Ohio State wins by 2 over Kleenex. It would be a hell of a matchup. Ohio State versus Kleenex would be I don't know. You got Ohio State versus the weather, and you got Ohio State versus Kleenex. 2 great games. 3rd and 6 coming up now for Southern Cal. Caleb Williams back to throw again. Complete. Nope, incomplete. Gets the receiver right in the hands and he drops it. That little bitty fella. Number 16, that little bitty fella. Yeah, he's limping. There's something wrong. I don't know what he did, but it's something wrong with one of his legs somewhere. Why doesn't Millis like us anymore? I'm worried about Millis Vanillas. People have been trying to contact him, text him, call him, message him on Facebook.
USC is going to punt on a 4th and 6.
In this match, the score is tied. In victory or defeat, Utah needs points right here. We're streaming USA versus Netherlands tomorrow. Yes, right here on this channel. You tune into this channel at 10 o'clock.
I'm going to be honest, I'm getting kind of tired. It has been a long day for me. But I think I'm going to watch the rest of this game for sure, man. But I think I'm probably going to end the stream. I hate to do that early, but I've been to like work and basketball games and stuff today. So, but we will be live tomorrow for the ACC championship with North Carolina and Clemson. We'll go live around 6:50 Central, and I think the game starts at 7 Central. So, but anyway, thanks for coming on, Hokie. Appreciate it. Anyway, out of here. I like real rest. We're gonna keep an eye on this one. Maybe if something happens, I'll make a video. I don't know, but 24-17 currently over USC. Utah in the lead, and I don't know. You guys let me know. I mean, does it really matter at this point for Alabama fans? I mean, Ohio. Here's the thing about Ohio State. They got blown out, whereas Alabama lost their games on the last play. So I don't think a blowout team like that deserves to really be in. So that's just my opinion. But love you guys. Jesus loves you. He's got a great and amazing plan if you trust and believe that always. We will see you tomorrow for the ACC title game. And good luck to all the teams tomorrow. God bless and roll tide.